It doesn't matter if he's avoidant. The date was good, like really good. You laughed, he leaned in, he said he wanted to do it all over again. And then his texts got shorter, his replies got slower, and now you're Googling avoidant attachment at midnight because you read something and it clicked. That's him. And here's the thing, you found it. You found the explanation. Anxious avoidant. Push you away, then pull you close. The whole thing. Oh, that's why he pulled back. That's why he got quiet. Maybe if I handled this the right way. Yeah, that's where this gets messy. Because now you're not trying to figure out what you want. You're trying to figure out a way to manage him. By the end of this video, you're going to have the one question that cuts through all of it and understand why it doesn't matter if he's avoidant. I'm Soke. I taught hundreds of women and continue to teach women the same tools I gave my 3 daughters so they can use evidence to rise up out of bad situations and build the strength they didn't know they had. I teach them to stop explaining his behavior and start looking at it because those two things are very different. Here's what's actually going on. The problem isn't that he might be avoidant. The problem is that you started to believe that if you understand him well enough, it will change how he shows up. It won't, because while you were busy building a case for why he is the way he is, things were easy. Then they changed. He texts less, replies slower. It feels harder to reach him. Now you stop asking the question that actually matters. Not why is he like this, but what does this mean for me? And that's the flip that happens without you even noticing it. You start giving more and asking for less. Telling yourself he's probably just busy. He said he likes me. I don't think he would lie about that. Maybe communication just isn't his thing. I don't want to walk away and start dating someone new. You're not responding to what he's doing anymore. You're responding to the story that you built around him. And that story, it's keeping you stuck. One question, that's it. Is he treating you the way you want to be treated? Not last week, not last date, not the version of him that you hope comes back. Right now, this week, these texts, answer based on that. This one comes from my notes. The name and details have been changed to protect her privacy. I'll call her Shania. They've been seeing each other for about 4 months. At first, everything was normal and easy. But recently, every time they had plans, he'd disappear. No text, no call, just gone. Then a few days later, like nothing happened, he'd ask her out again. And she'd say yes, again. Because she kept telling herself, he wasn't inconsistent, maybe he's avoidant. Maybe if I be more patient, this can be fixed. She came to me in that state, replaying every conversation, checking her phone, wondering if she was too much or not enough, or doing something wrong. I asked her one thing. Is he treating you the way you want to be treated? She got quiet. Not thinking quiet, knowing quiet. Because she'd been telling herself the same things you're telling yourself right now. Maybe I'm expecting too much. He can't help it. It's not his fault. This is just how avoidants are. But that one question cuts through all the excuses. She stopped trying to explain him and looked at what kept happening. He made plans, disappeared, made plans, disappeared. Sometimes he was there for her, sometimes he wasn't. She didn't leave him. She stayed, not because she was confused, because she chose to, with her eyes wide open. No more decoding, No more wondering, just a clear decision about what she was willing to be in. That's the difference. If you're replaying the same moment over and over and still can't figure out what to do, there's nothing wrong with you. You just need a different tool. I work with women who are done guessing. They look at the behavior, they make a decision, and they stand on it. If you want to be that type of woman, the link is in the description below. Let's say he texts you, "Hey, I just been dealing with a lot lately." Before, you would have leaned into that. You would have asked questions, been understanding, and waited. This time, you pause. You ask the question, is he treating me the way I want to be treated? Don't go back to the first date. Don't fast forward to what you hope it becomes. Stay in the now. Slow replies, short messages, no plans, silly arguments. What does that answer tell you? That's where you get your control back. You stop trying to find the reason. You stop asking, why is he like this? And instead, you see it. This is how he's showing up. And now you're making a decision from that, not hoping it gets better, not waiting for the good version of him to return. If you stay, you know what you're staying in. If you leave, you know why. Either way, the decision is yours and yours alone. That clarity, that's what gives you back your control. But if you don't use it, the explanations come back. Maybe he's just avoidant. Maybe he needs time. Maybe I pushed him away. Should I text him? Should I sit back and let him initiate? And you're still there, still adjusting, still trying to figure it out, still checking your phone like something is going to change. And nothing actually does. So let me bring it back. You thought the problem was that he's avoidant. It isn't. The problem was believing that understanding him would fix how he's showing up. It doesn't. You've already seen what he's doing more than once. And that hasn't changed the only thing that gives you clarity. Is he treating you the way you want to be treated? That's it. That's the whole tool. If you're already past the point of trying to figure him out and you just want clarity in your actual situation, I made a video exactly for that reason. It's right here.